Today is Thursday, and that means we are back in nutrition educator Lynn Matava's kitchen this morning, and today she's showing us how to make 3 different salad dressings. Check it out.
We have done a lot of things trying to make quick and easy meals in this segment, and one of the things we've done that's one of my favorite summer meals is a salad bar, where you just put out all these little bowls and cups of all the things for making a salad, and then you could use something like for your protein source to make it a meal, like a rotisserie chicken, even canned salmon or tuna, some quick grilled chicken, some beans, hard-boiled eggs, whatever your family likes. Then you could have some protein and make it into a complete meal. And one of the things that ties it all together and makes it super easy, super special, and just kind of gets the whole family in the kitchen is to make your own salad dressings. Now we have a bunch of salad dressing, or a few salad dressing recipes on extension.umd.edu if you go to the Eat Smart recipe section. And I'm going to show you a couple recipes today that are just quick and easy, and you probably have most of the ingredients in your house, if not all of them already. So the first one we're going to make is a vinaigrette, and I love this vinaigrette. When I go into classrooms, oftentimes I talk to students and they have already all tried ranch dressing. So the great thing about some of this dressing and the others we're going to do here today is that it gives everyone an opportunity to try something new, and where you can get all hands on deck making them, they're going to be more likely to try it. So the first thing we're going to do here is take 2 tablespoons of something acidic like vinegar or lemon juice. You can even use lime juice or even grapefruit juice. I've just got lemon here today. I like this because it's kind of fresh and summery. And I've used this fresh lemon that I've cut up, but you can also use the stuff that comes in the squeeze bottle from the produce section. I'm just going to pull out those little seeds with my clean fingers here. And then the next thing we're going to add in it is 3 tablespoons of olive oil. And I forgot my measuring cup, so you're going to have to bear with me. I'm going to eyeball that today. But the main thing is we're just trying to make sure that we get, and this has a slow pour, so luckily I can't over pour it with it. We're about to 2 tablespoons now. All right, and that's about 3. The next thing we're gonna add in here is a teaspoon of honey. Most of us like just a little bit of sweet in our salad dressing. And then this is kind of my magic ingredient. I've got some Dijon mustard. Now this is about a teaspoon of Dijon mustard we're going to use here. You don't have to use Dijon, you could use the yellow stuff. And I can tell you, even in classrooms where children tell me they all hate Dijon mustard, most of them end up, or like mustard in general, most of them end up loving this dressing. The mustard is magic because it ties the whole, all the other ingredients together and serves as an emulsifier, so that they all kind of stay together and aren't like separated like the oil and the acidic base. So I'm just whisking that all together until it's nice and creamy and thick and beautiful. And then we're going to give it a pinch of salt, a little sprinkle of pepper, and we're going to throw in some fresh herbs. So I've got some little pieces of chives from my garden. Little kids love to shred these up with a plastic knife. And I've also got some fresh oregano. You could use parsley. You could also use the little container of Italian or just oregano or whatever herbs you have on stock, the dried herbs. They're fine as well, but since it's summer and we have all those in the garden, I want to get them all in there for all that great flavor. And then I have this great thick kind of lemony, bright salad dressing. Again, if you don't like the citrus, you could use a little bit of like a vinegar or something. So the next thing I'm going to show you, this one is not, it's already put together, but I'm just going to tell you how I did it because this is a family favorite in my house. This kind of is based on those like Italian chain restaurant dressings, and normally we would fill the jar to about 2/3, 3/4 full with mayonnaise, but what I do is I replace some or all of that with low-fat yogurt, a strained Greek yogurt, and then we put some olive oil in just to thin it out a little, some fresh herbs, a handful, like a pinch, a big fat pinch, maybe a tablespoon of Parmesan ground, the dried type cheese, and that's pretty much the whole dressing. Another teaspoon of that mustard, Stir it all together, keep this in a jar in the fridge, and it's good for about a week, and everyone loves it. It's a nice low-fat dressing. Another great thing you can do if you're short on time and don't want to put all those things in is just use the yogurt and add some of those packet dressings in that you get in the store that are like the powdered ranch, like all kids seem to like. But again, just trying to give you some other options here today. And the last one I'm going to show you, and now we made that one in a bowl and we've got that one in a jar. I've got another jar here because any of these techniques would work. You don't have to whisk it in a bowl. But this is a sesame scallion dressing, another favorite in my house. And this one, I've got a half a cup or 4 ounces of a rice wine vinegar. I'm going to add to it a 1/4 cup of, usually I use apple or orange juice. Today I had pomegranate, so we're going to have an experiment and see how it goes. Then I add 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. And again, I'm just eyeballing it. That's the great thing about these. I can always taste them and add a little bit more of something later. A teaspoon of honey, just like a little bit of sweet in there. And then the last thing I am going to add is some diced scallions. And you could do this to taste. I've just taken this long, big one and kind of folded it all up quickly just to chop up and throw in there. It's a great way to introduce kids to onions because they are not very strong. And then again, this is another one of those fun recipes that kids like to do because they just get to shake it until it's nice and mixed. And then you have a nice kind of bright dressing I love this one, especially in the wintertime with orange juice. You could use fresh orange juice, but it's just something in the wintertime I think that brightens the salad. But any of these are great to use, and I think the most important thing is that they're easy, they're affordable, and it's a great way to get the entire family eating more vegetables.